So, this exists. Yeah, the Mega Man Battle Network Collection 12-in-1 GBA cartridge. I found this on eBay a few months ago. Last I checked, the listing has been taken down and it's no longer available, but it may be back up in the future. I've come across reproductions and hacked GBA games before, and even collected a few of them, mostly Pokemon ones, but this one is something else. I guess whoever came up with this got tired of waiting on Capcom to make a legitimate legacy collection for Battle Network and decided to do it themselves. So, let's see what this thing has to offer. Well, on the Game Select screen, you can see and hear that this is very rudimentary. It reminds me a lot of those crappy plug-and-plays you could get from Target, Walmart, or Dollar General. Heck, I've seen plug-and-plays with better-looking menus than this. Generic starry background and a weak rendition of the Battle Network main theme that's put on a poorly done loop. It almost sounds like the end credits theme from Battle Network 1, but it's not quite the same. I'm not exactly sure where this particular rendition of the theme is from. If someone knows, then please tell us in the comments. Very plain looking text here. Notice how it labels each of the games as well. The titles for Battle Network 1 through 4 are fine, but when you reach Battle Network 5 and 6, that's when things are off. Why is it Battle Network 5 Colonel Team and Proto Man Team instead of Team Proto Man and Team Colonel? Or if you want to use the Japanese titles, Team of Colonel or Team of Blues? Same for Battle Network 6. Battle Network 6 plus Falzar Psybeast and Gregar Psybeast instead of Psybeast Falzar or Psybeast Gregar. You might be wondering what the plus means. We'll get to that momentarily. So, if I had to justify why the title screen is laid out like this, I think it's simply to let you know which game you're about to select, since the screen isn't quite wide enough to display the entire title without scrolling. So you can see Colonel or Proto Man or Falzar or Gregar without having to let the text scroll over. Anyways, let's get on to the gameplay. How's the quality on these? I've only played as far as the first scenario in each game, but as near as I can tell, the cartridge seems to contain the Virtual Console version of each game. This is evidenced by the games giving you the secret and event-exclusive battle chips when you access the communications option from the pause menu. For those of you who are unaware, even as far back as Battle Network 1, there were event-exclusive battle chips, the first game only having one, being the base chip, and in Battle Network 2, there are a handful of rare unique chips that can only be obtained through PvP net battles, and the event-exclusive Gospel and Gate SP chips. Starting with Battle Network 3, there were chips that could only be obtained via trading, but because the Virtual Console is unable to be linked to another copy of the game, you are given these simply by accessing this menu. But I should state that neither in the Virtual Console version nor in this bootleg does doing this give you the base battle chip for Battle Network 1, Duo or Grand Prix Power for Battle Network 4, Chaos Lord or Leader's Raid for Battle Network 5, nor the Psybeast or Double Beast chips from Battle Network 6. So now you might be wondering, the reason you're given these chips on the Virtual Console version is because you can't link them to another GBA to initiate the trade. But what if you did link it to another GBA? Well, it turns out that you can link this bootleg to real copies of other Battle Network games. Sorry for the really poor setup here, but I wanted to show you that this isn't fake. This is 100% real. I'm using my Super Retro Advanced adapter here and linking it to my GBA SP, and it works. More than that, I was able to trade all the secret chips to my really old copy of Battle Network 2 that I've had since it came out, and I can finally access hard mode. Probably going to record gameplay of that in the future. The only one that doesn't seem to work is trying to link BN6 Plus to my copy of Battle Network 6, but I know the reason for this one. They call it BN6 Plus because it's actually the Japanese version of the game, but with the translation patch installed on it to put the game into English. The reason for this is that the North American version of Battle Network 6 had a substantial amount of content removed from it. This one apparently contains all the content in the original Japanese version, including the Boktai crossover and the battle chips that go with it. On that note, what if we were to use a GBA wireless adapter? Does this cartridge still allow crossover battles with the Boktai games? It does! I can at least access the menu for crossover battles in BN5 and the crossover battle 2 menu in BN6. I can't perform one though because I only have one Game Boy Advanced. Battle Chip Challenge appears to be normal. No extra bonuses that I was able to see. I will say though, that Rockman EXE 4.5 has a feature that's missing from the Virtual Console version. You're supposed to be able to press L and R together to unlock the Battle Chip Gate exclusive Namis, but that doesn't work here. I think the reason for this is that it has the localization patch from the Rockman EXE Zone forums applied to it, and they have stated before that the localization patch is not compatible with the Virtual Console patch. For those curious, no, it doesn't have the real Battle Network style patch. It's just Operation Battle. But that begs the question, what if we were to link these two together? This bootleg that has EXE 4.5 in Operation Battle mode linked to this other repro that has it in real Battle Network style combat mode. Well, I tried it, and the real battle style game lets me get to the battle screen and select my chip, but the unpatched version freezes mid-transition and crashes, so it doesn't work. Fortunately, this does not lead to any additional glitches that I've seen, and my save data is fine on both cartridges. But we're not quite done. This cartridge has one more quirk that makes it very interesting. Apparently, if you turn off the console after selecting a game, but then restart it too soon, I think the wait time is 10 seconds, instead of going back to the game select, you then return to the game that you were just playing. This on its own is weird, but to make it super useful, do this while the cartridge is plugged into an old model DS or a DS Lite, and then plug in a copy of Battle Network 5 Double Team DS. If you select a game, turn it off, and then switch to BN5 Double Team very quickly, the DS game will register the cartridge as the game that you last selected. This is very useful because you get all kinds of bonuses for slotting in the different Mega Man Battle Network games into the GBA port on the DS. These bonuses include a wide variety of new shops, as well as importing your folder from the GBA copy of Battle Network 5 and Base Cross Mega Man. So at the end of the day, what do I think? Well, I'm kind of glad I came across this little cartridge. It's certainly interesting, and for now, it's as close to a legacy collection that we're gonna get. I just wish that I had a Game Boy player so that I could play it on my TV. The Super Retro Advance adapter is nice, but it does have some issues. I may cover that a bit more in a future video. All I can say is, definitely worth the 40 bucks to spend on this thing. But what do you think? Are we ever going to get a legit Battle Network Legacy collection on modern consoles? Do you own any weird reproduction cartridges? What are some of your favorite ROM hacks that you've played? Leave your thoughts in the comments below.